Hi everyone, Joe for Jaspy's Hobbyland here. We are about to do a full case break, all 16 boxes of 2015 Topps Supreme Football. It's been some really good stuff. Big thanks to everybody getting in on the action with the Supreme Pick Your Teams. This is break number 13. There we go, number 13 right there. Big thanks to Mike. Cowboys. That's the last team mojo right there. Everybody else remains the same. There you go. All right, and good luck, everybody. This is our last Pick Your Team case. No more. The only thing left is the random team break on the website. And that's also a full case as well. This is the last Pick Your Team break in the store, so we won't have another one up. So the only case left, the only 16-box break left, would be the random team break. So keep that in mind. Let's fill that up. That's almost a single digits as well, if not already. JaspysHobbyland.com. All right, so there are the 8 boxes. I gotta write $50 on this piece of paper right here, so I remember to give that away at the end of this break. Someone's about to get $50 of break credit at the end of this break. That was a little promo right there. The random team break, also $50 of break credit involved. All right, so this is Pick Your Team 13, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Pick Your Team 13. Good luck. From JaspysHobbyland.com. All right. Start with some Ben Roethlisberger. Base. Demaryius Thomas out of 99 going out to the Broncos. That's Ed. Brett Favre, 164 out of 194 going out to the Packers. That's Michael. The hit. Nice. We start off with a nice quad relic for the Texans. Is that Arthur? Cowboy, 62. Watching the kids at baseball practice. Watching us on the mobile device using the Twitch app. 25 out of 25. Quad relic, Jalen Strong. Nice. Sweetness right there. Sweetness. That looks very nice. Strong one. There you go. Strong card, Arthur. All right. All right. Kelvin Benjamin. Mike Davis, 90 out of 99. Mike Davis, 90 out of 99 for the Niners, going out to Ted. And Troy Polamalu, 115 out of 194 for the Steelers. That's Mike D. And the hit right here, quad relic and autograph, Matt Jones. There he is. That's out of 10. 8 out of 10, Matt Jones. Jeff L. Jeff with that, 8 out of 10. 3-color quad relic Matt Jones autograph. Very nice, Jeff. Nice. Yeah, Arthur, you did. You did hear your name. You got a Jalen Strong, 25 out of 25, quad relic out of the first box. Yeah, well, I was hoping that Jalen Strong would. Brandon 70 making a 420 joke. I was hoping, Brandon. I was also thinking how funny it would be if there was a card, if there was a Jalen Strong card number 4 out of 20. How much would that sell for on eBay? Probably a lot. Clay Matthews. We've got Eli Manning. 42 out of 194 going to the New York Football Giants. And I think I missed a card right here. How about... Here, let's set this one right here. We got the Troy Polamalu, 38 out of 50 for the Steelers. That'll go out to Mike D. And the autograph, Fear Amir. Amir Abdullah, 16 out of 50. Nice on-card auto for Amir Abdullah. Going out to Vicky Brooks. There you go, Vicky. Nice. All right, next one. There you are, Vicky. Next one. It's a good Fear of Mirror right there. If you're having issues with the video stealers, try our other stream. We have details on our Twitter, at Jaspy's Hobbyland. There's Gronk. Alshon Jeffrey, 130 out of 194 for the Bears. And Thomas. There's Mariota, 25. 18 out of 25. Marcus Mariota, Titans. That'll go out to Allen. The hit. Ooh, nice. Look at all that color right there. 13 out of 50. Melvin Gordon. Wow. 4 colors in the top left. 4 colors in the top right. 3 colors in the bottom left and the bottom right. 13 out of 50. Melvin Gordon. Chargers, I think that's Kip. Yeah. Kip, hooray. Check it. All right, next one. Yeah, the right side does look like it goes together, right? That might just be one big patch right there, actually. Or they kind of attach them together properly. Demaryius Thomas. And the dual auto, already here, Ryan Tannehill, Devontae Parker. 15 out of 35. Nice one. Going out to, that one's for Vicky. Look at that. All good things to those who wait, Vicky. We did it. 15 out of 35. Dual autograph going to you. Nice. Nicely done. That's a strong one. Nicely done. Your numbered cards, Clay Matthews, 32 out of 99. Packers to Michael. Tyler Lockett out of 194. Going to the Seahawks. That would be Maui Bra with that one. So you're welcome. You're welcome, Siriana. Good start so far for everybody. Good start to the case. Let's keep this heating up. A book could pop out of here. You never know. One of one train whistle possibilities galore in this set. So hopefully we'll get at least 1 or 2 of those. Terrell Davis, TD, base for the Broncos. 003 out of 194, the retiree, Calvin Johnson. Another one for Vicky, Detroit Lions. Cam Newton, Super Cam, 42 out of 50, Panthers. That would be for Nathan. The autograph is a legend. That legend, Gale Sayers. 16 out of 35, Gale Sayers autograph going out to the Chicago Bears. Thomas Hutchings with that one. There you go, Thomas. The Bears. Very solid, very solid. 2 more to go. And then, don't worry. Got another inner. Don't worry, we're not done yet. We're not even close to being done. Not even close to being done. All right, what do we got? Chris Conley. DeMarco Murray, 105 out of 194 for the Eagles, going out to Harrison. And Devin Funchess, 151 out of 194 for the Panthers. That would be for Nathan. Boom, right there. David Johnson, Cardinals. Now, I would predict this would be a 1 of 1, but Nick already pulled it. Nick already pulled the 1 of 1. So this is an out of 25. 6 out of 25, David Johnson, going out to Carlos with the Arizona Cardinals. Nice. Nice David Johnson. All right. 1 more from this inner, and then another inner to go. This is Pick Your Team 13. We don't have any more cases of this stuff, folks. We only have 1 case left, and that's in the store right now. Random teams for Supreme. Random team break. 16-box break. No more after that. We might get another case, but I think we're pretty much going to be out of Supreme from here on out. Jameis Winston. What's up, Nancy? Nancy in the house. Jameis Winston base. Nelson Aguilar, 37 out of 194 for the Eagles. We got Chris Conley, 56 out of 99, going out to the Chiefs. That would be Dan Maddox. The hit is the Duke, 2-color jersey autograph, Duke Johnson, 2 out of 10 for the Browns. Going out to Michael L. Mike finally getting something instead of his brother getting all the hits. Instead of his brother. He introduced his brother to all this, and then his brother started promptly hitting some big stuff here and there. All right. Next inner, last inner. Last hit was Duke Johnson, Tommy boy. Last hit was Duke Johnson. All right, what's going to be next, folks? I think the random teams of this stuff was really close. I think we were only one team away from the high-tech baseball break. So let's try to knock that out. So we got a number of breaks that are actually really close to filling. So we're probably going to see ourselves probably going to be pretty busy for like the next hour or so because we got a number of breaks that are really close to filling. So let's do it. Colin Kaepernick, who's trying to, I thought Chip Kelly would be good for him, but he's trying to leave. Barry Sanders, nice, 48 out of 50 for the Lions. That would be Vicky. And C.J. Anderson, 68 out of 194 for the Broncos. That's Ed. And hey, look at this. More Dolphins. More Dolphins for Vicky, right? Is that Sirianni? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. And the autograph, 11 out of 40. Is that his jersey number? 11 out of 45, Devontae Parker. Nice. That's a nice one. Nancy, are you in this break? Let me see. This is Pick Your Team 13. I don't see you. I don't see your name on this one. I don't see your name on this one. This is Pick Your Team 13. Yeah, Sirianni, Vicky. Very nice. Are you out? All right, I'll see you tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Randall Cobb. Melvin Gordon, 171 out of 194 for Kip, I believe. Falcons version of Deion Sanders, 128 out of 194 for the Falcons. That's Nolan. And we got a quad relic. Garrett Grayson, 17 out of 25. Saints. Mike Kuntz with that one. All right, next one.
See you later.
All right, see you, Mike.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. What do we have in here? What do we have in here? Got a nice Devontae Parker base. Roger Staubach, 1999. That's Prince. Cowboys, Mike D with that one. Kurt Warner, 37 out of 194. LA Rams, Nicole with that. Nicole Becker. And the hit? Nice. Quad relic, Amir Abdullah, 11 out of 50 for the Lions. That's another one for Vicky. 11 out of 50. Nice. Nice one, Sirianni. Vicky with a nice quad relic, Amir Abdullah. Good colors in there. So Vicky hitting nicely with the Lions and the Dolphins. Very nice. All right, what do we got here next? LT, Lawrence Taylor. Drew Brees, 15 out of 25. Out of 25, Drew Brees for the Saints. That's Mike Coons. And Dorial Green Beckham. We have not really... I think TJ and I decided this was probably a catch, but it looks like it's going to go through his hands. We're not too sure about that one. The jury is out. Allen with the Titans. The autograph, Brett Hundley. Good UCLA guy. 24 out of 75, Brett Hundley. Nice one for the Packers. That would be Michael Y with that one. 4 boxes left, folks. That's it. That's it for Pick Your Teams. And we have another 16-box case ready to go for random teams. And that will be it for Supreme. We might try to snag one more case this week, but I don't think we're going to get very much more after that. Keep that in mind. Running into your last chances for that. Aaron Rodgers. Matt Jones, 129 out of 194 for the Redskins. That's Jeff. And Matt Jones again, 47 out of 50. A couple Matt Joneses right here for Jeff L. and the Redskins. Quad relic. Wow, that's nice. 17 out of 25. Nice low number on that. Jameis Winston on the top left. Mariota, crisp white patch, top right. It's kind of ironic considering how often he gets sacked. Amari Cooper on the bottom left and Todd Gurley on the bottom right. 17 out of 25. There you go. That'll be for the randomizer. All right, next one. Yeah. Shots fired. Mariota, shots fired. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Hey, not even my Raiders. Sometimes I throw shade on my Raiders, too. Equal opportunity. Earl Campbell, this will go to the Titans. Allen. TJ Yeldon, 13 out of 194 for the Jaguars. That'll be for Dan Maddox. And Gale Sayers. Base card to go along with that auto we got earlier. 001 out of 194. Bears, Thomas with that one. And, nice. I think this was the second to last team picked up. Luke Kuechly, 2 out of 10. Luke Kuechly autograph. Don't see a lot of Luke Kuechlys in here. Panthers. That would be Nathan. There you go, Nathan. Nice pickup at the end. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Luke Kuechly, I have to say. Nice one. All right, dos más. 2 more left. That's it. Sub TJ in the other stream. He says fill up that tech. I think we only have 1 team left, TJ. I think we have just the Cleveland Indians are left in that tech baseball. $50 a break credit on that one too, folks. $50 a break credit given away in that one. Ronnie Lott for the Niners. There's Cam Newton, sore loser, 89 out of 194. And Fear Mir, 59 out of 99. Another Lion for Vicky. The hit. Autograph, David Cobb for the Titans, 14 out of 25. Nice on card, nice low number. Titans, Allen. And last, but hopefully not least, let's see what's in here. Box topper? No box topper. Ooh, book, perhaps? Wow. Last box of the last pick your team, at least for the time being. Could be a book. Feels like a book. I think it is a book. It is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dual autograph patch book card. I didn't even look on the back. I don't know what it is. We're both going to be surprised together, folks. Whether it's good or bad. Marshall Faulk. It's got to be good, right? Dual auto. Marshall Faulk. Can't complain about that. Barry Sanders, 189 out of 194 for the Lions. Mean Joe Green, 76 out of 99. I haven't even looked at it. We're both going to look at this together. Okay. Dual autograph. Last time this happened, it was Jerry Rice and Barry Sanders. We pulled out some nice Bengals ones, too. This one. Wow. Both for the Bears. 13 out of 15. Jersey autograph, Gale Sayers. Slide that right over. Jersey autograph, Mike Singletary. Da Bears. Wow. Gale Sayers, Mike Singletary, dual relic, dual autograph, 13 out of 15. The Bears, Thomas Hutchings with that one. Where are you at, Thomas? Nicely done. That's a good looking one right there. That's a nice way to end that one. That's a nice way to end that. Folks, there it is. We do have a full case random team available. JaspysHobbyland.com. Full case random team. Speaking of randoms, we got to randomize. $50 a break credit and this out of 25. Not too shabby. Out of 25. All right. So let me get 2 random. Leave the video going. Well, if it was out of 5 and under, Tommy, if it was out of 5 and under, I would have done it. But that's still very nice. I mean, you heard it in my voice. I mean, that's Gale Sayers and Mike Singletary. Classic. Classic. I didn't see any Raiders, I'm afraid. Nike Girl did not see any Raiders in this one. Okay, so we're at random.org. Let's do the quad relic first. That's the Bucks. That's the Titans. Well, the Raiders are involved in this. Ted, who has the Raiders, may get a chance at that. And Rams. All right, that's 17 out of 25. Now let's go to another blank list right here. Let's get Carlos with the Cardinals and Jeff with the Redskins, top and bottom. And that's with the $50 of break credit. Let's roll the dice. 6 and a 2. 6 and a 2, 8 times. Let's do this one first. Quad relic first, 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Team on top, Raiders. There it is. So Raider Joe Mojo coming into full effect right here for TML, Ted Mendoza-Lou, with the Oakland Raiders getting the 17 out of 25. Nice low number right here. Jameis Winston, Mariota, Cooper, and Gurley around the sides. Let's go back to ram.org again. Beat the skunk. I know. Hey, at least it's a little something. It's a nice low number too. All right, 8 times for here. This is $50 of break credit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8th and final time. 8. There's 8 times right there. Name on top. Drum roll. Oh, look at that. Ted. 8 times Ted. Look at that. With the $50 of break credit. Nicely done. There you go, man. Congrats. And thanks to everybody who got into Pick Your Team number 13 on jaspyshobbyland.com. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.